Yo, yo, yo. What is up, you party animals? Sorry, I'm a little late. I was building a fort for my kid, and then she decided she didn't want it. So I also disassembled a fort. That was fun. Cheers to all you mofos out there. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Let's see who's in the house. We got Cavity Search. Cavity Search, that's great, dude. He's a channel member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I think did you used to be Kevy Kev, maybe? Drink Water, channel member. Sup, dude? Thank you for that. Chicago 23 in the house. What up? G-Ball. Yo, Kev, I message you. If you want a running mate tonight, let me know. Oh, shit. My bad, dude. Let me, I'll grab an invite, dude. You can fucking hop on in. Hold on. All right. I sent you an invite, dude. Greetings. What up, Jeffrey? How's it going? Demonock in the house. Craig Wilkes in the house. What's Papa Loppin? Bees Bladers. All right. Cool. Nathan, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Casey's in the house. What's up, Casey? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Let's see who else. D Metal, Brian Figner. Hey, I'm right here, man. I'm right here. I was a couple minutes late. It's not too bad. I'm usually on time or early, honestly. So I was late today, though. Playing with a fidget, yep, for sure. See, Javon's here. What up, Javon? How's it going, man? How you doing? Paul Mills in the house. What up? Craig Wilkes, of course. I think I already said that. We got Johnny Walker, channel member. What's up, dude? Javon is a channel member as well. Thank you, sir. If you guys want to be cool like everybody else, you should sign up to be a channel member. If you don't, you're a loser, but it's okay. You're allowed to be a loser in life. But if you don't want to be a loser, you should be a channel member. You can get the world's worst benefits, which are nothing. You get nothing. Well, you do get an occasional member-only video, which is totally worth your $2 or $5 or whatever the minimum is. Just saying, I'm selling the shit out of it right now. There's only 10 spots left. So if you don't get one of those 10 spots, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not like there's unlimited spots or anything. So you're at your own peril there, guys. John Tatum, what up? What's going on? Dean Griffin in the house. What's cracking, brother? What's a crack-a-lackin'? Double G Tent is in the house. What's up, Double D? Double D's. Yo. Michael Morgan's here. What up, dude? Mimo. Mimo. Timmy B. Reddit Lord Timmy B. Gator Aaron. What up, Gator Aaron? How you doing, son? Ed Harrison, my boy. What up, Ed? How you doing, man? What's cracking? You're not a channel member, bro? Come on. It's only 5 spots left. They're unlimited, by the way. I'm totally just fucking with you guys. Chris Hinkle, channel member. What up, dude? What's up, bro? What's up? Gonna take your audience away when I join Bob shortly. Okay. All right, Casey. You want to play that game, son? I'm gonna show up. I'm dropping a live stream on 1 p.m. tomorrow, and then Monday at I think 7:30. I got a live stream too. What up? Mikey's in the house. What up, Luck Knives? How you doing, man? I saw you post about getting you're getting deployed. So hope that goes well. Where are you going? Timmy B. Chris Valadez. I fucked that up real bad, didn't I? But Valadez? Shit, man. I've seen Velez. I've seen Valdez. I've never seen it Valadez. Velades? Fuck me. All right, well, somebody phonetic that for me, please. Loot 10 in the house, channel member. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? How you doing? PNW, what up? Chris Henkel's channel member. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? He got his Golden Design Works standard today, did Jeffrey Dawson. That's awesome, dude. Ev, my buddy Ev, Knife Ninja EDC, got his today, too. He's pretty happy about it, so that's good to know. Best Tech is doing a great job right now. One of my favorite knives right now is the Combat Beads Scout F3. This is a Lefty. It's a pre-order I did. 330 bones. I mean, you know, tie frame lock with an inlay. 330 bones. But hey, you know, M390. I really wish people would start doing a belt satin. Like, it's Best Tech, right? So you can do a belt satin like this versus a this is like a machine satin or like a polished satin. So it's got the grind lines, but it's like mirrory and it fingerprints like crazy. I prefer this kind of like chalky look. You know, I don't know why, but I wish more people would do that with their Best Tech runs instead of this. That's the only thing that bothers me on this knife. Otherwise, I absolutely love it. Reverse flick is absolute money. Rollback is money. Just love it. Great ergos. Yeah, sick knife. This has been in my pocket nonstop. But yeah, Best Tech's crushing. I mean, they have that. They have all the Vero stuff. Then you have Golden Design Works. You have Knife Standards. You have obviously the Stout V2. Pre-order drops August 12th on these guys. Don't be sleeping on the Stout V2 Vanex. Super clean. You're going to have full lefty options and then righty options. I saw Jim Skelton put a review up if anybody wants to check it out. But I wasn't sure if he understood it's a full lefty. Like, it's not just a lefty clip. It's a full left-handed knife. So there's going to be lefty and righty options available on that V2, which is sick. But yeah, Best Tech is crushing right now. They're doing pretty much everybody's stuff. They've kind of taken over because Riot just takes way too fucking long. And if you're a company that's trying to work off pre-order or you're young and you're just, you know, you need product moving and you can't wait 18 months to get started. You know what I mean? Steve-O's in the house. Brandon Lowe's in the house. Jay Corskaden. Sorry, I might have fucked that up. I've never said that out loud. Let's see. Who else is in the schnizzle? Who's in the schnizzle right now? Did I miss anybody? Michael Morgan. Drink water. Aberdeen. What up? What up? LCAP. What up, LCAP? How you doing, son? Son, I'm sure you're older than me. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but I'm assuming it. So probably shouldn't call you son. Scott, what up, dude? I'm gonna try to get to the end here, and I'm gonna bring G-Ball on. I see him creeping down there. Let's see. Ginger Fish, what up? He's creeping, but he's not sitting in his chair, so I got time. Pocket Stuff, what up? What up? Father EDC, what's up, dude? What's cracking? It's a new face for me. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up here. When can we get a pony stout? I think there's still some available at White Mountain Knives. We can check, but I think they still have G10 ones, and we have prototypes coming of a premium version. Not like Stout V2 premium. We're trying to hit a more mid-range with it. So we're going to do S90, and it's still going to be a liner lock. It's going to have tie scales, but it'll have steel liners, and it'll have a wire clip. We're doing that with QSP, but we're waiting on prototypes on that. So I don't know, but there still should be some available. Denka is what I'm thinking. Kevin talked me into it. Dude, the Denka is absolute fire. I was carrying it earlier today, and I carried it yesterday. It's definitely, in my opinion, the best knife of 2023 so far. The best original knife, I guess, however you want to put that. I know it's different. It doesn't have a clip, and, it's smaller. Some people don't like that, but it's just an incredible design knife. It's not the best cutter in the world because it's got a short grind there. It is hollow, so it does cut pretty well, but it's not going to cut like, a stout or something like that. Let me bring Jibo on. Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up, man?
Not much. What's cracking?
Oh, not a lot, man. Just hanging out. Finally got a night to myself, sorta.
Yeah? Nice. Everybody sleeping or away or what?
Well, the kids had a long day. We've been getting ready for a yard sale. And
Your yard sale?
yeah, our own, but my in-laws are putting stuff in it. My mom's putting stuff in it, so it was a pretty hectic day, and the kids were outside in the heat all day, so they're pretty beat.
Nice. So you're getting ready for it, so you haven't started the yard sale yet?
Tomorrow it starts.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Some bank? What are you trying to accomplish? Just get rid of stuff or make money or what?
We're going on a trip to a beach in Delaware. I forget the name of the beach, but we're going to Delaware. What is it? Yes. Yeah, Dewey. That's right. So we're going there in like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, the 13th. She knows more than I do.
I'm going to college to be a teacher.
Gosh.
To be a video.
This is my daughter, by the way.
I totally thought that was your wife. Holy shit. I was so wrong.
He thought you were my wife. He's just kidding.
That was a joke. It's not funny when you tell her. then it's like creepy. Oh, what?
She can take a joke.
All right, well, that's good.
So yeah, we're trying to just get some extra funds for that, pretty much, and get rid of shit.
Yeah, right. That's important. I didn't know Jared did a video on it yet. I hadn't seen anything, so I'll check that out. But yeah, dude, it's sick. It's fire. It's really damn. I'm impressed with it. Let's see, Troy, what up, dude? Troy's in the house. Says he got my T. Denny Apprentice in today. Absolutely outstanding. I don't know what that is, man. Can you shoot me a DM or something? I'd love to see what that looks like. Is it a Slippy? Probably a Slippy, right? I think we're the same age, which is why I give you she is. I'm 35, so I don't know how old you are, man. Let me know. El Cap just sounds like an old man, I apologize for being wrong. Jim Miller in the house, also a channel member. What's cracking? What's a cracking, brother? How far behind am I? 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. Greg Vanderlit, what's up, man? How you doing? Autumn Win, what up? Sharp Guy ATX, what up, man? Saw your reel today showing off your 3 most carried for the quarter. Little Last Ranger shout out. Shout out to the Last Ranger. Hope he's doing well. Haven't seen him much lately. Roman, what's up, dog? Roll's in here. What up, Roll? Thanks for coming by, dude. If you guys aren't checking out Rochambeau EDC, you are missing out. Dude has opinions, which I like. I like people with opinions. Even though his suck a lot of the times, he's still got them, He's still got opinions. That's okay.
And he's got some good videos too, like good quality.
Yeah. One thing he and I agree on, and I actually am giving one away tonight. This is the good one, though. I don't know his feelings on the good one. Hold on. So CJRB for some reason, they're like, "Yeah, we got a new knife. We're gonna send it to you." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll check out a new knife." And it's just another pyrite every time.
Oh yeah, I saw.
It's a large, it's a Warney, it's a G10, it's a whatever. This one's a pink G10. So we're giving this away tonight. And
Hey,
in my opinion, this is the best budget button lock. It's just so good. They got the spring down so perfectly on this. But the Warney is a piece of shit. So I don't know why there's some people love the pyrite. So all of a sudden the Warney was like, oh yeah, it's the best. The Warney sucks. The regular drop point to me is one of the best knives out there. $50 or whatever, and you just get amazing action. It honestly feels like a detent. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. It's just really good. Yes, it looks a lot like a Ferrum Ford Stinger, but you know, I think CJRB found their bug out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. I like the Warney blade shape, but they failed pretty horribly on the spring strength
And
for
it has, well, it varies. It'll be strong and then it'll be like non-existent, and it has like a half choil. It's just not the same. This is fucking amazing, and that's just like but yeah, so I have a pink G10 one. My wife didn't want it, so I whenever there's like a pink, purple, or sprinkle knife, I'm like, hey, you want this?
right.
She said no. And then I'm gonna throw it. I got a bunch of stickers and shit. Here's one from Troy, actually. And then I'm gonna throw in this Lothar knife, but I'm gonna go ahead and warn whoever wins that it's not I don't know what to do with it, because I don't want to just throw a knife in the trash. But
Is it that Warney?
it's the one that doesn't have a washer. Like, they have one washer in there. And they sent me this knife to review, and I got it. It just came from Amazon. And,
Yeah, it's the same one they sent me.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a washer on one side. So it's like off center and a little bit weird. I think it fails too. Like, if you don't open it hard, it like will fail. But I didn't want to just throw it in the trash. I thought maybe somebody could throw a washer in there, or I don't fucking know. So
Somebody can beat on it.
So I figured I didn't want to just give that away, because that's not good enough for me. But I figured with the pyrite, it's whatever. Then I can get rid of it basically. But no, they originally sent me this one. It's called the Seagull. And,
or no, wait, that's the one they sent me.
And
the Seagull.
I've stated it's the best $30 knife there is, but it's only if you get a good one, because I've now had 4 of their knives, or 5, because they sent me this one. I loved it. So then they sent me, I asked for the other one because it looks identical.
Yeah.
So I was like, can I check the other one out? And they sent me the one with the one washer, so it was fucked up. Then they said they'd replace it, so they sent me another one, and then they accidentally sent me another one of the Seagulls. So I got another one of those, and then they finally sent me this one, which is one that actually like has 2 washers and everything, but it has stick. So like, if you get the perfect one, like the one I first got is fucking so good. There's no stick. It drops like nobody's business. The detent is money, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. The Seagull that I got came, it's awesome. So mine came well tuned. It came with a great edge. And then I shit you not, dude, I was messing with it, right? Just messing around with the knife. I just got it, finished the video on it and shit. And I was messing around with it, and a screw fell out of the pocket clip. I'm like, oh, it must have just been loose, you know, it just wasn't tight all the way, whatever. So I go to put it back in, and it felt like it grabbed pretty good, you know, and I kind of pulled on the clip, and there it shot across the room. I'm like, what the hell? So I kind of took it apart, took the scale off, and here whatever they're using to hold the screws there basically stripped out. There was it sheared off just for me lightly screwing in the screws. So I messaged them about it. I said, hey, the unboxing went great, and I really like the knife, but the pocket clip, the countersunk screw sheared off in the freaking clip, and it will not stay in there. And they were like, we'll address the problem, and I was like, well, I'm gonna, in the overview, I'm gonna disclose that shit, that people might have trouble with the hardware. It is what it is.
I'm surprised they didn't replace it.
That's what I thought. Because I was going to say, you guys want to replace it, and then I can let them know you guys will take care of that shit. But
they probably thought you were done with your videos, and they were like, fuck that. I don't know. But
maybe.
It's also, they're German, so the communication could just be...
that's true.
You could just ask them, be like, hey, can you replace it because I need to finish my review or whatever, you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
LCAP, I don't know what the fuck you just said. Can you confirm if the rumor G-Ball is the I Like Turtles Zombie Kid is true? Is that a movie reference or something? Sorry. I don't get it. But Pedro Armstrong, what up? EDC for fun. What up, dude?
What's
Nick
up, dude?
in the house. What up? Nick bought a knife off me today. The Evolved Sin.
Oh, how's that?
It was good. Yeah, I sold it right away because it was the Micarta one, and I wanted the CF one. I bought both on pre-order. Of course, all the shit went down where, whatever. And, yeah, he ended up saying he had, I don't know, he sent me one. It was a Micarta one. He's supposed to refund me for the other one. And, which sucks because that was literally the one I wanted was carbon fiber. So anyway, I just sold it, but it was it's Best Tech, man. Best Tech is fucking crushing it right now.
Yeah.
Everything they're
Agreed.
touching OEM wise is so goddamn good. And it takes 6-7 months instead of 18. They're this close to Riot that to me, it doesn't matter anymore. Like,
No.
it's not worth the extra 12 months or whatever it's going to take from Riot unless you have that relationship already, or you're like Pena, Sharp by Design, or whoever who has a bunch of stuff already in the works. If you're trying to start a company or whatever, and you're trying to just go project to project, waiting 18 months for shit to happen just doesn't work.
No.
In my opinion.
No.
Some people will wait it out. They don't care. But I'm trying to have a business.
Yeah. Unless you're already completely established and you don't mind putting out a run like once a year or something.
Right.
I wouldn't do it either. You know what I was wondering though, dude, the other day? We all know Best Tech isn't the one who manufactures them, right? Yeah. I was wondering, would there ever be a possibility that Riot does some of the manufacturing for them?
I've had the same thought, but no, because the quality is damn close to Riot, but it's not Riot, and there's different, the hardware is different. I can just tell differences, but they're close. Maybe some of the things are done by Riot. Maybe they have them do the hollow grinds and belt satins that look identical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, you look at a lot of the Best Tech OEM stuff, their plunge grinds are way better. Riot sucks at edge termination and plunge grinds. So, no, I don't think that. I was actually thinking, I don't know if you have, do you have the volume on? Can you turn it down just a little bit? I don't know if I think it's you. I can hear myself.
How about now?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay.
Can you still hear me though?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. First, let me grab this. Johnny Walker, what up? Turning 30 on Sunday. Just want to pass some love. Thank you, dude. And happy freaking birthday, bro. That's awesome. 30th. All right, man. You're still young. Don't worry about it. There's your sack, brother. Thank you for the $5. Really appreciate that. What the hell was I gonna say?
We were talking about. So who do you think? That's what I was thinking.
So another knife I got in today. They shout out the CMB knives. They sent me the new Zetsu. So I'll be passing this around in the pass around group. And to me, when I handle their stuff, I almost instantly go Best Tech. So I think whoever's making CMB is making Best Tech, because we know Best Tech's not making theirs, but CMB might be doing the same thing Best Tech is, you know, because I've had prototypes made by CMB and the pricing was similar to Best Tech. So I wonder if they're just using the same outsourcing, or maybe they're making them, or I don't know. Like, they just seem so similar, dude. Like, look at these pivots, the size of them. Like, maybe it's just a stock pivot, but the hardware looks the same. The transitions, like, it all looks very fucking familiar to me. But it has that little bit of an edge. Like, CMB stuff feels like it has that little bit of an edge over QSP.
Yeah.
Definitely has an edge over like Kubi and those guys who are really good, but like there's a reason there's a reason why Kubi knives with hot like premium materials are still under $200. Like their pricing's amazing, but like they don't come out looking like a Best Tech knife does. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this has that. Like, so I don't know. It's a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
I think the true answer is what we've always said is they're all sharing shit over there, you know?
Yeah.
You have those shops that seem isolated to me, like a Kaiser and a Riot, that you can just automatically spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think they're all just like working together. And Best Tech, what they're really good at is putting together like all those pieces at a high level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus a company that maybe does it at a little bit of a lower level, you know, and that's where they all try to sit in the market. Like Kubi, their pricing's so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know? But they can't deliver you a Best Tech quality knife or a Riot quality knife for that price. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Right.
When we get the Growler V2s, I'm gonna be very interested to see how their belt sat, because I finally got them to do a belt satin with like the actual like fucking. It looks just like, you know, with the vertical and then the horizontal and everything.
Yeah.
And I'd be real interested to see how that came out and what it compares to, because if they crush that, I mean, that's one of the only things that separates companies like Kubi, Concept, you know, from Riot, Best Tech, because they don't do those amazing finishes on blades like that, you know, or just little things like that to me are the key. And if you can get Kubi to start doing that and keep the pricing where it is, you know, like we're doing the nip with them and we're doing belt satins, we're doing fat carbon, camo carbon, and S90V, and the knife's going to be like $175. You know what I mean?
You can't beat that shit, man. And that's Kubi for the last year, man. They've been my like keep an eye on company that they're like right there where if they take that next step, right? Like just the next step, they're going to start touching like bottom tier Best Tech level, you know, like what Best Tech or Riot might do on a lower level. Like they're getting close, you know, they're right there, man.
Yeah.
And they're using S90V and they're using M390. You know, they're doing all the right things. They just need to scale it up just a touch, but that makes me wonder, is the price, if they do step it up, do they then increase their price? And then which one would you rather have? Would you
Really
rather?
fucking amazing. Like we do, like the belt satin with Kui. I was like, can you do this belt set? Like, I want it to be like this, with the horizontal and the vertical, and not just this machine satin look, And
Yeah.
I asked every fucking time we did a run, like MASH, whatever. And all of a sudden with this one, they were like, yeah, we can do it now. They were just like, yeah, we'll do it. And it's $1 more. Like,
yeah, dude, yeah.
But you ask QSP, it's like fucking $20 more for that. It's
really
incredible. Yeah, the way that the pricing works over there is insane. Like when we did the stouts, we got backspacers in Zircutai.
Yep.
Dirt cheap. Like I'm selling them right. If anybody has a stout, I'm selling them on the website for $30.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Backspacers. The same backspacer essentially for the Buzz with Best Tech, we have to sell for $75.
Ooh.
Like because that's what they're charging us way more. Like the difference was like 3 times more expensive with Best Tech. And the quality of the Zircutai, if you put them side to side, they look pretty similar. Like it's not like one's way better.
Like it's almost the same shit, like the same finish, the same shit. Like, yeah, that's weird. We know
that Best Tech's not making it, so if they have QSP make it at that price, then they got to mark it up to get their margin. So I can kind of see how that could happen, but
yeah,
even then it was still such a big difference that it was surprising. So I don't know. The whole thing is fucking fascinating, and it would be so nice to just have an option here in the U.S.,
Man.
We're trying so hard, dude, and we just keep running into roadblocks with the fucking U.S. growler. We had it dialed in, prototype, everything at Blade Show, and we're like, let's run it. And then all of a sudden it was like we couldn't get a quote, and like we're not taking OEM orders now, and like we finally got a quote the other day, and it was like way more than we were told it was going to be. So now it's like another fucking roadblock. They got to go check and see why it's so much higher than they thought. And like, I don't know, it's almost like the knife gods just don't want OEM stuff in the US. And I could get it made here probably, and not for a terrible price, but it would be dog shit. If I, right. Like if you want it made by a company that makes good fucking knives,
right?
It's really hard to do, and then if that company can make their own shit because they can sell out every fucking time they do a drop, why would they make shit for me,
Yeah.
So,
well, and that's something I wanted to bring up in a video, which like I know you guys, and there's other American designers who have shit made overseas that would love to have shit made here in the US, or at least have some stuff made here. But you're a prime example and proof of how tough it is to get the shit done here. It's hard. It's impossible. It's like almost to the point where they're making it impossible for American designers to have stuff OEM'd here.
Yeah. Especially when you think about like, unless you have a shit ton of money and like,
right.
Like they want, 250 piece runs at $400 a pop. Like that's a lot of damn money,
Yeah. Right.
So you gotta, and then we don't want to sell the knife for $700. Like we want to sell it for $550 or something like that. So it's just, I don't know. The whole thing, it's difficult. We'll see. We're still working on it.
Right.
Like we were supposed to have at least a run or two done by now already, and we haven't even order it.
I don't know if I ever asked. I don't think I've asked, but have you ever reached out to Hogue? Have you ever thought of nothing?
No response even.
Man, that would be, because they got,
ProTech can't do it.
Yeah.
They're too busy or whatever.
Right.
They make shit for a couple people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Tactile's not doing OEM, they say, even though I swear they're doing shit for people. Like they're at least doing like grinding or like something for people. But they're not making whole knives for anybody. That's the trick. Is like you have to I think be able to make some of the knife. Like, so that would be ideal for us if we could like get a shop and just get, be able to do some of it and then just outsource certain things like heat treating and like, bevel grinding, shit like that. And then you do the rest. But, I haven't even thought about making knives because one, I'm not like a engineer. Like I'm not a mechanical type dude. So I'd have to learn a lot. I think Colin would probably have an inkling. But like we don't have a space for it. We might soon. I just we're buying a house. We put offers in last week. We actually got one of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the market's fucking ridiculous, dude.
I know. I know.
We pulled it off, and dude, it's like it's literally the perfect. Like the house is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I was fucking like, holy shit. Surprised, like, but so I'll have, or at least should, assuming everything goes well. I mean, we've got an agreement, but like we haven't settled, obviously. But I'll have a full fucking basement, a huge fucking basement, and then a 2-car garage that I can, I could use space in either of those to set something up.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll try to start learning some shit, I don't know. But I always think that would be cool to do something, even if we could like make, I don't know, like pry bars or some shit, like just to make some shit here,
Yeah, dude. Is there a third bedroom in there that you can use as a like filming room, or would you do that maybe in the basement?
So that was part of why I was trying to find a house with 4 bedrooms so that I could take one,
Yeah.
Everything we were looking at was like 3-bedroom. It's like, I might be able to squeeze it in. But then if we have another kid, which we're trying for right now, then we got to like put the kids together and like, but dude, this house has 4 bedrooms. And then the basement, the garage. So I'm just going to take one of the bedrooms and make it into like a office/studio setup. It's going to be fucking awesome. Is what it's. Finally.
Or dude, maybe I don't know what the basement situation looks like, but maybe you could turn that into like your studio and a little shop or something and leave the kids to the 4th room for like a playroom or some shit.
Well, so we already have, this house is fucking like massive, dude. Compared to my house now, it's literally more, I think it's more than double the square footage. So it has 4 bedrooms upstairs, and then it has like another extra living room, family room situation downstairs. So we'll have plenty of room for like playroom or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think having a shop in a basement with no access to outside, I don't think that would work. I don't know if you'd even be allowed to do that. I don't think anybody's going to like check, but probably not safe either. I think the garage would be the smarter move for that.
Yeah. You're right. You'd need to go. Yeah, you'd need some things redone for sure if you wanted to try to do that. But yeah, if you got a big old garage that you could, there's guys that what's his name?
Exactly.
Jacob B. What's that dude's name? Jake B. creates the chickadee dude.
Yeah, Jacob.
He's proof right there that you don't need a shit ton of space to create something. He's got got his little spot, but
I mean, look at Transparent Knives. Literally, his whole shop is in his parents' garage. Right. I don't know, man. I don't have any delusions that I'm gonna turn into like some fucking knife maker. But
Right.
it'd be nice to have the space to just like, have an area a shop to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now I have nothing. Like I literally have my studio / office / everything is in the corner of my fucking bedroom here.
Right.
My wife, this is our office. It's our spare bedroom, basically. My wife uses it for work because she works later than I do. And she's like, she'll be on the phone, so we can't have like, the kid running around or whatever. So anyway, it's going to be great. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome,
it's going to fucking triple our mortgage, but that's the game you got to play. It's going to be worth it though. But yeah, it's like 30 minutes from here, so we'll be a little farther out from family and shit, but for the perfect house, I thought it was worth doing.
Yeah, and that's still not too far.
No,
that's not too bad.
Well, we'll be good. I mean, my parents right now, they see my daughter like almost every day. So it'll be different, but I'm sure we'll make the trip once a week. They can make the trip once a week. That's twice. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And dude, it has a fucking pool. It's a little trashy, but it's above ground, but it's got a pool.
Cool.
Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, man. I remember last time you was talking about it, you said you was still looking and stuff and wasn't sure what was going on. So that's good news, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we went to so last Friday we had showings to see a few houses. Two of them we were really into. We put offers in on both. And the one around here, so where we live is a little more like, it's not like city or anything. It's like suburbs, but it's a more, I don't know what you would call it. People want to fucking live here, basically.
More residential almost, or something.
The one we put an offer in around here, it probably went for more than what we paid for the other one. It's smaller, had one less room, had like 500 less square feet. And it had 14 offers. They took 14 fucking offers. I don't know why they took that many offers.
Damn.
14 fucking offers. Yeah. And then the other one, so there was like a deadline and shit. So I'm like, what point do we know if we got it or not? Because I want to go after this other one. My wife wanted the one around here. So like I compromised. I was like, all right, well, we'll go for that one. If we don't get it, we're going for this other one. And that's what we did. We didn't get it. And then we got the other one, which is the one I wanted anyway. So
right.
And I'm pretty sure she's happier about it anyway now because she's seen the house. Fucking dude.
And you guys both pretty much work from home, right?
Yep. That's why the extra space to me is super important because like working at home, like it just would be nice to have like a separate area for that and not have it be my fucking bedroom. Like it's just kind of weird to like literally live in my bedroom almost.
Yeah.
But I'd rather do that than go to the office.
Right.
But having an actual office at home would be cool. But what did somebody else say? Titanium nut sacks.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, keychain nut sacks.
Yeah. What are the interest rates now? Yeah, they're like 7%. I heard they just went up too. I think we sort of like locked into whatever we had on our offer or whatever, which was like 6.75 to like 7.25, which is insane considering we refinanced this house right before COVID or during COVID, like the beginning, and our interest rate was like under 3 when that. It might even been under 2. Fuck, it was really goddamn low.
Under 3.
And now it's like 5% higher. It's insane, man.
Yeah,
houses are going for so much money, dude. It's incredible. Sometimes you look at them and you're like, how the fuck? Like dude, our house, we'll get like over, it would be like 130 more than we paid.
Jeez.
Years ago. Like it wasn't that long ago. Like the market,
right?
But we obviously had to pay that much more for the new house, you know.
Yep.
It's just, Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But the way I looked at it, the way we looked at it was, you just got to do it. We need the space. Just got to do it. And if things change, if they get better, we can refinance down the line. And, but at least we're like, I don't want to just sit here and be like, eventually, maybe, just got to suck it up, pay more right now. And I think it's 30-year. Yeah. I don't know. What's adjustable? Is that like an arm or whatever they call it? I'm not a realtor, although I will say I'd be a fucking damn good realtor, dude. My realtor was like trying to recruit me. I'm in Pennsylvania. So is G-Ball, actually. I'm outside of Philly. G-Ball is like more central. Where are you located?
Yeah, I'm like an hour north of Harrisburg, like straight up from Harrisburg.
Oh, so are you like near the New York border-ish?
I'm about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on the day. So not far from the New York border. And I'd say I'm probably, I don't know, maybe like 2 to 2.5 from you, depending on where you are there outside of Philly. So not too far from there either, really.
Shit, dude. Yeah, my parents, when I was a kid, we bought my grandparents' house. It's been in the family. It was in the family for like 60 years until my parents finally sold it last year. Because I would have bought it, but I didn't have it was $600,000 they got for it. But my grandparents bought it for $19,000.
Dang.
In the 60s. Then my parents bought it for $2.25 in like right around 2000. Then they sold it for $600.
That's freaking insane, man.
My dad probably put like 150 into it though. He put a lot. That was a fucking money pit, dude. I don't want an old house like that. They're nice and it's got that charm and shit, but it's just constant fucking issues, man. And that's the thing I thought I saw. Dude, our like top priority other than space was AC. Like, I just need fucking AC, dude. We don't look at that fucking window unit. I put blue painter's tape on it because my contractor gave me a tip today because we kept getting water in. And I'm like, I got these sealed in. Like, I put them in right, but it's coming in through those fucking like where the fins are on the side. Yeah. Because they're like accordions. So there's space under there, and when the rain really comes in, it gets under there and bounces out. So he's like, just use painter's tape. You can take it right off if.
Yeah, that's an old trick I learned too, was take duct tape and basically go around the whole thing. Yeah. And just kind of insulate it, seal it up.
Ghetto, but I can pull it if we have showings or whatever, because now we got to sell our house. I'll have to just take those off because it looks like shit. Yeah, no, I agree. But normally there's a difference between a 100-year-old house and a 30-year-old house. You're gonna have, you're gonna have issues, but it's gonna be less and less expensive probably because you're gonna use modern shit. But then again, new houses, shit's like made to break. You know what I mean? Yep. Like air conditioner units. That's one thing I'm a little worried about with the new house is it has a heat pump for cooling and heating. So we'll see how that goes.
Kylie asked how far I am from Williamsport. It's right up the road, like 10 minutes up the road.
Nice.
So where the Little League World Series is, right?
What?
Kev?
Yeah, Little League World Series, yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right where I live. It's right up the road. 10 minutes.
You know what a pedophile calls the Little League World Series?
No, what?
The World Series.
That's fucked up, dude.
I forget where I heard that one, but I was like, that's so dumb. It's a terrible joke. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It wasn't mine.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I've got 3%. Yeah, dude, 3%. So yeah, dude, would have been sick to buy a house like 3 years ago.
Yeah, at
dialed that in.
3%.
You'd be sitting
dude.
on, oh, it'd be so fucking nice. But I figure, it'll come down eventually. Maybe it won't. I don't fucking know. But
Well,
I'm not gonna not do it. Like, I need a fucking nicer house. Like,
yeah, but that's the thing, dude. They could go back down, and then you can, you can get a new, redo your stuff, or the shit could go up. You know what I mean? It could go 7 or not,
right. Yeah,
8,
it could
9,
go
10.
up and then it never come back down, and then you're just gonna be waiting forever. That's what I didn't want. I didn't want to be the old couple still living in the row home, like fucking when I'm 80, because I was afraid to take a risk. I've been learning about heat pumps. So if you would have asked me last week what a heat pump was, I thought it was like some kind of water-based heater in the basement that like pumps heat out of the water or something. But it's actually an air conditioner unit, like any other air conditioner unit, except it does heating and cooling. So what it does, it's like reversed. So in the winter, it sucks the heat out of the air, which apparently there's actually heat in the air even in the winter, and it'll heat your house from using the outside unit or whatever and pulling air in. But they're supposed to be pretty efficient because they're not actually generating heat. They're just pulling the heat out of the air instead of like creating it. But what I read was like, if it gets to low temperatures, like under 30, it can, or under like 35, 30, it can start being very inefficient. And then your electric bill goes way up. But like when it's like 35, 40 or higher and you're using the heat, it's like super efficient. But yeah, that was the only thing with this house that I was like slightly concerned about. It's 12 years old. They replaced the heat pump 12 years ago, and it was like serviced in 21. But like everything else, like they put all new windows and fucking sliding door in 21. They like, the roof was 9 years old and they redid a whole section recently. Like all the appliances are fucking new. The water heater, like all that shit's new. So the AC is the only thing I'm thinking maybe I'll have to deal with later on, or in the near future. So it's not a mini split. No, it's it's just a normal unit. It heats and cools the whole house, which is like 2,000 square feet, 2 floors. I would try to put in like a 2-zone if we ever had to replace it. Try to put in a 2-zone so you can do downstairs and upstairs and not burn energy. Yeah, it has an electric backup thing, but that's the thing. When that has to turn on, your bill goes up because now you're using that to get it going or whatever. Obviously, there's like drawbacks to every type of system. Like there's nothing perfect.
Yeah,
but it's
for
been
sure.
kind of fun to learn about stuff. And exactly. It's using a lot of energy.
And what used to be good, like around here at least, we have UGI or gas heat, natural gas heat.
Yeah.
And dude, that shit used to be, and it's not horrible, right?
Natural gas is cheap as fuck, man.
Comparatively, yeah. But dude, I remember a couple years back, we would get our bills in the winter or in the summer would be like $20-$30 a month, and then in the winter, it was like and it was still like $70.
Ours is like 100 in the winter, 120 in the really cold ass months. And then in the summer it's like $20 because it's just doing the water heater.
Yeah.
And then the electric goes way up in the summer because you got all the window units running. So usually we're sitting around $130 a month for heating, cooling, whichever one. And then you have fuck was I gonna say? And then you have like 4 or 5 months where it's like $70-$80 because it's like nice fall or it's like spring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get lucky a couple months out of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a water heater. I mean, everything has a water heater. It's new though. Yeah, it's new. And then they just put in like a new water softener thing or whatever, which will be a nice thing because not that I want to be putting water softener salt in, but I have this memory. My grandparents, when we bought their house, I was like 7 or 8. They moved into like a 55 and over place. And from pretty then then on, every time I went to my grandparents, which we went there for dinners like, every week. So it was like once a month we'd go for dinner and my grandpa would have a bag of water softener salt in the trunk of his Honda Accord. And I would have to go get it out. I got to use my knife. I would cut it open and dump it in the thing. It was like a chore I always did for my grandfather. So I think it'll be kind of nice to be doing that again. He just died this year, so 99 people learning real estate tricks. Hell yeah, man. Feels like a
What's up, Mateo?
TV live. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I spent yesterday researching heat pumps, and then today I was researching pool maintenance. Try to learn some shit.
Dude, you get that thing fixed up. I don't know what kind of, like, when I was younger, my dad we had an above ground pool, but they refinished the outside, made it look nice and had a new
nice looking one. It's like, it's not the blue shit. It's like the nice, it's still plastic, but it's like the gray or looking nice ones. They have like a thing of rocks around it. Like it looks nice.
Yeah.
I would, if I had the money, I'd eventually either build a deck around it somehow, or extend the deck to it, or just put it in an in-ground. But like, I'm a pool guy. Like I want a pool because I will fucking go in that thing all the time. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. Like I had Ben on a couple of weeks ago from Jack Wolf, and he has a pool. But he's like, I never fucking use it. So it's like, if I was that guy, I wouldn't, But this was like kind of a plus to me, even though I kind of hate above ground pools because I just think they're trashy. But they can be nice. And this one it's a nice one. It's like 4 feet deep. It's not huge or anything. But it'll be fun. And my daughter's going to love it. But it has like the pump and all that shit hooked up to it. So it's legit. But yeah, I was learning. It's like, dude, crazy fucking maintenance you got to do it. Like fucking chlorine and like all that shit. Sounded kind of crazy, but whatever.
Yeah.
Later, Tomcat. Before the heat pump, we were paying over $300 a month for power in winter. Now it's less than $200. Nice. You live in Canada, right? So is it? I don't know what the temperature gets. From what I read, it was like once it gets under 30, it gets really inefficient and you're going to have big bills. But I could be wrong. And that would only be a couple months a year anyway. My summer bill, for a nice size house, you'd think $400 for AC and whatnot. These people, like, they filled out a utility bill thing that you could see, which is nice for people to do. So you can kind of gauge what you're going to pay. And they had it on there, like for June, the electric was $100. I was like, holy shit. Or maybe it was like $150. But I feel like June's tricky, right? Because it's not really that hot in June. So it'd be better to see like fucking August,
Yeah, July and August.
Watch it be like $400 in August, Water softeners are a pain and they leak and have issues. Yeah, well, they just put a new one in, so that's good. I've never needed one. Like our water around here is like good, or maybe like, we're just too like, on the lower class side to be worrying about water softeners. they don't put them in these row homes. You know what I mean? I'm moving up, baby. Got that water softener money now, baby. Let's see. I got the sheep's foot. Yeah, I saw they had 2 different kinds of the Mayhem, and I was like, wait, they look the same. Companies do that. I'm always like, what the hell is going on, you know? Yeah. Thanks, Nita. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, he's out. Later, brah. Pool is a bad investment. Well, I didn't buy it. Well, I guess I did, but it's coming with the house. Like, I'm not. If it becomes a problem, I'll drain it and drag the bitch out. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say so there is maintenance. I mean, with a pool, you accept the fact that there's gonna be maintenance on it. You know, you're gonna have to take care of it. I mean, that's the price you pay to have the luxury of getting, swimming in a pool all summer long. You either you don't want to deal with it and you don't get the pool, or you deal with all the maintenance that comes with them. It just, which do you want?
Yeah, they had it. They put it in 2021, so it's pretty new.
So that ain't that trashy shit then.
It had some COVID money or whatever. And so I don't know. I'm one of those people that, like, I'm gonna take care of it, so it's not gonna be an issue. Like, you know what I mean? I think if you keep up with stuff and you do the maintenance and whatnot, it shouldn't become a problem at all. You know?
Yep.
Pool
Make sure you keep it covered.
What's a PITA? What's the
pain in the ass? Probably.
Pain in the ass. There you go.
If you keep it covered, so basically, if you can keep the liner from not getting damaged, and then the other thing is the pump. Depending on how old the pump is, you might have to replace that.
Right. That's the nice thing, is it's all brand new essentially at this point.
Right. Yeah, so it'll be a while till you have to deal with. What's up, Colin?
$200K. That's the thing around here. Like, you really have your pool. What is it, like June to October maybe, and not the full June, October. You're like the end of May until Labor Day is really how people use pools around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on the year, you could use that thing half of May up until
you're looking
October.
at like 4 months tops. So it's like, well, maybe like June, July, August, September is 4 months, maybe 4.5 to 5.
Yeah.
So other than that, you're throwing the thing on it, and it's just chilling. It's not killing you.
Yep.
And then you just take care of it when it's open, and then we'll see. I'll learn, and if I hate it, I'll just have it removed. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be there and come with the house than not.
Oh yeah. Plus, dude. You have your daughter. You might be having another kid eventually. So I mean, dude, and kids love pools usually.
I still feel like a kid with pools. Like we went to Montana for a week. I was in the pool they had there every single day. I'm just one of those people. I like pools.
Yeah.
So, they changed the name on the Mayhem. What?
Oh, they did.
I don't know. I live in a similar climate than you, and you can only use the pool like 3 to 4 months out of the year. Yeah, unless you get a heater, which who the fuck would have a heater on an above ground pool? That'd be weird, I think. So if it's already there, I just got to maintain it for that period and then not worry about it the rest of the time, really. So I think it's a money pit for people who have like in Florida, it's constant. It's always open. You're really only not using it for like a couple months.
And typically like the old pools, like remember the old yellow ones and the old blue ones, like those ones, like the old pulls, they're going to have a lot of upkeep to them. But like if you have a newer pull within the last 10 years or so, you're going to be in pretty much good shape, you know?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, everybody's different. I'm just one of those people who's always wanted one and would love to have an in-ground pool at some point, and we'll see, you know. But I think above ground is actually better right now because my daughter, you don't have to worry. It's less of a risk because they have to go up a fucking ladder, and it can't just fall in it, or you can put like a sensor or whatever. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure it out.
You can put like a gate up, like a gate, or so. I don't know how it's set up, but a gate to get up on the deck or something.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. Did I get anything new this week? So I showed you guys the Zetsu. This thing's fucking awesome, dude. Tiguous, he's killing it he's just coming out with design after design, man.
That thing looks sleek.
It's crazy looking. It's not necessarily my style, but man, I just love what he does. Like, it's just, I don't know, just something about his styling that really kills it. I got the Scout F3 Lefty in. Absolutely love this thing. I got in a couple from Hog House Knives on loan. These are CNC in-house knives, like Holt or Rosie's, but they're made in Finland. But this one's really cool. So this is the Model T flipper design. And then he also sent me the, what was this one called? The Veli or Veli. Ooh. And this should be on some people's radar that are into these kind of like production, or what are we calling them? Custom, like production customs, I kind of call them. But it's got a flipper, excellent fucking D10 on this thing.
Ooh,
Action's really good. Flicks like a boss. I feel like this should be on more people's radar than it is right now, because I really never heard of them. So
no, I never, dude. For some reason, I thought a sheep's foot blade or sheep's foot style blade was going to come flying out of that thing.
Yeah, that's the one thing, is the designs don't necessarily catch me like in the fields. They're nice, but they're not like,
Yeah.
So that's probably the reason why I haven't heard of them before.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention.
What else? I got this in from, what is that damn company called? GFL, Gear for Life. They reached out to me, wanted to send me their sort of budget model. They have it's called the Fast Eddie V1. It's in VG10. They have it listed as 10CR15, but apparently that is VG10. So it's a little sort of like Ferrum Gent looking knife.
Yeah, it is.
But I think it's like 70 or 80. I think it's $70 for G10 and VG10s. It's a little pricey for what you get, but depending on who's making it and then all that shit, my biggest problem with it is the D10 is just dog shit on it. It's almost like not there. I have to, if you give it the gas, it'll deploy, but it's not satisfying in any way unless I just full on rip the shit out of it. But it's cool, if they got that sorted out, I think, I'd be saying it's solid for sure,
I mean, if the build is solid, 60 to 70 for VG10's not bad. Like if it was titanium and VG10, I could see like 90 to 100 or something like that.
I feel like it should be more like $50, 60 tops.
Yeah, 60 tops.
They're pushing it a little bit with 70, but it is an inset liner lock and everything. So, they got a decent clip on it. It is what it is. It's not bad. I kind of like it actually, but so I got that in. I got the Fermi from Glow Rhino.
How's their shit? I've wondered about
So
them.
this is it's actually OEM by Best Tech.
Oh,
Yeah. It's off center. It's over to the clip side, which is dude, literally it's like the one thing with Best Tech. They always seem to be just over to the clip side on every fucking knife I get. That's another reason I think this CMB is the same OEM, because it's over to that side. Every fucking one, dude. It's always like that. So it was
like
funny
just a touch.
when they told me this was Best Tech. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But it's got the tritium in the handle on both sides, and then on the one stud. Now it's G10 and D2, and it's $100. But that's because there's tritium all over it, which honestly, I can see $50 worth of tritium on here, honestly. So it's up to you whether you're going to pay for the D2. That's the trade-off. It is coated, which is nice. But I actually really like it. It's a solid D10. Everything feels good. It kind of reminds me of a Waypoint or that Everyday Minimalist design with Urban.
But,
But,
and it's Best Tech OEM. So I mean, right there's an added, whatever, $10-20 extra.
Right. It's probably would be $75 already without the tritium. So I got that in, and then I got a couple things from House of Blades. There's a new tagged out with a stud.
Ooh.
So this is stud and G10 on this guy with some aluminum accents.
Now, what do they want for that? Like 700?
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't even look. But I thought it not having the hole was going to be an issue because I like the one with the hole. But this knife, something about this design, they use stronger springs or the stud placement. It just fires like a like it's so good compared to any other Benchmade. Like the bug out kind of has that too. The bailout similar, but all the other ones, they just seem like sluggish, shitty springs or whatever. But this Crooked River just fucking guns out of there. It's nice.
So are they? So I could have swore I heard Benchmade is switching their springs on their newer knives. Is that all of them or some? Or
I didn't hear that because the Narrows was just that was the coil spring. But then I also had the Grizzly Creek in, which is a new one, and that was shitty, like terrible springs.
Really?
Yeah, but this, it's good, man. It's got, you can see it.
I can hear the snap when you open it.
That's that one, and then here's the Drop Bear. Like it's stronger than this Drop Bear.
Dude, the Drop Bear and Escort are sweet.
Yeah, this is the softer springs on the highest setting. I need to probably put in the stronger ones. Dude, the new micarta ones are all milled out inside. It feels so different. Because there was the one thing about the Drop Bear is it was kind of hefty with the full liners, but this one's fucking nice.
I didn't even know they did a freaking micarta one, dude. I'm out of the loop.
54 in micarta, dude. So I'm assuming it's like $70.
Oh shit.
Yeah, check it out. They came in stonewash and blackwash. Dude, the one that I sent you, I think you were the first one on the pass around list for that.
Oh yeah.
Still going around. That was like 6 months ago.
Dude, that one was that was a night that was the fuck, what is it called? The
O knife?
No, well, yeah, you sent me that one too, but I was trying to think of the version of that Drop Bear. I had the
Toxic Storm Fat
Carmen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot of what came in or that I have right now. I just shipped out a bunch of shit. I had the Giant Mouse Rio, the Iona V2. I had what else did I had the Kaiser Brat and the Sheepdog Clutch Lock. Fucking both so good. The Brat is like, I don't know, just something about it's amazing.
I heard
Sheepdog.
I heard that sheepdog with the
Fucking so good.
yeah, I heard it's sick.
Yeah, it's sick. It's in the pass around if you want to sign up for it. I know you don't ever look in there, but
Okay.
And then there was one other one. Oh, the Best Tech Man Mini Dundee. That was actually pretty solid too. I think that's everything. And I got the Sin in, and I sold it right away. But that was nice too. Just has has like one more poon than I really want.
Yeah, that's the one thing that kept me away from that, man, was that double or triple poon that they have going on with it. The blade shape's perfect, but the aesthetic was a little goofy.
Yeah, I agree. Shooting for the two-tone. You talking about the Stout V2? Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but people want the fucking two-tone. And it does seem like sacrilege because it's Vanex, but hey, you still got the belt satin showing and the horizontal flats that aren't coated, so technically that corrosion resistance could come in handy. But yeah, these are fucking, dude, they're so good.
So what? The two-tone is the one getting the most
I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot about it. I think just because it's different. But my guess is the blue and the purple are gonna sell the best. So what we're doing is we're doing this version, purple with purple. What is it? Purple haze with purple collars, belt satin.
yeah.
Vanex, and then we're doing Arctic Storm blue collar, belt satin, and then we're doing the same Arctic blue with Stonewash. And then we're doing the two-tone one, which is White Storm, black DLC bolsters, satin collars, and then a two-tone where it's actually a DLC belt satin, and then it'll have the uncoated horizontal flats. And then like this, it has like the spine coated, the inside of the hole is coated, the bottom area here is coated. It's fucking, dude, it's really nice. So I don't know. We'll see if that's the most popular, but I don't think it would be.
No, it probably won't be.
No, I was thinking we're gonna limit it to 100, like 100 each of the uncoated ones, then do 50 of the two-tone, and then the lefties we're doing full lefty. So you're not gonna have the filler tab or anything. It's gonna be full righty and full lefty, which would be nice. And we're going to do this one, lefty, and then do the Arctic with Stonewash. So lefties still get belt satin or Stonewash options.
But how many of each of those are you doing?
So we have to order 50. So at least 25 of each. But I was thinking we'll just, 50 of each. I don't think we're going to sell 100 lefties, dude.
No, not right away.
I would be shocked. I really just want to fund the fucking thing. So I'll be happy if we can sell, 150 or something total. I'll be good with that. Hopefully we can pull that out. I mean, the first stout, we sold 450 on pre-order, but the pre-orders are not doing the way they used to.
No, they're not.
Yeah, no. Like the Buzz, we struggled to even get to 200, I think, on pre-order.
The thing that might really throw those over the hill, dude, is the Vanex, man. It's not a common thing, dude. So
that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm hoping that play. I just love Vanex. I've been trying to get it on a knife since we started, and nobody ever had it. Nobody had it. And then all of a sudden, Knife Standards is like, I'm doing the station in Vanex. And I went to Best Tech and I'm like, yo, I asked you for Vanex. You said you didn't have it.
Right.
And they're like, well, we have it. And I'm like, okay. Like, what the fuck? They're like, well, it costs $15 more than anything. Like the highest thing, the M390, S90, it's $15 more than that, which is fucking crazy. And then same thing with the DLC belt set. And I'm like, I've asked you for this. And I'm like, now I see it on his prototype. Like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, we can do it. I'm like,
Where's
Yeah.
the communication at?
Right. The one thing they did say about the DLC belt satin is they had some on his where it didn't. It's hard to explain because they coat it, I guess. I think they coat it after the belt satin, which seems counterintuitive, but it's such a thin layer of coating that somehow it shines through or whatever.
Huh.
But they'll have sections where they'll have like little bits of the belt satin verticals where it won't fill. And it'll just be like a little speck here or speck there. So what they did was they then tumbled that. So you'd still have the belt satin grind lines, the DLC, and then you just have a little bit of that tumble look over it, which honestly sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because that would even protect your, like, I don't know. I just feel like that is kind of the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
So they said, are you okay with that if we have to do it? Like if we do yours and then we find this problem? I was like, yeah, it's fine. I don't think people would care as long as it still looks badass, which it will.
Yeah, almost like it's going to protect the coating of it.
The whole thing's interesting. Ever since I've seen DLC belt satin, I've been just totally intrigued by the process of that, you know?
Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah. Best Tech Slasher has vertical play. Is that normal on Best Tech? No, I haven't. I haven't had. Yeah, I mean it's happened. Like I had a Dawn with it. I had my Dawn V2. I actually had to just slightly tweak the lock bar in, and that fixed it. And it also pimped out the detent, so it was perfect. But it happens occasionally. But that's kind of with anybody, you know.
Yeah.
Is Kaiser still making Tangram? No. I was here in the middle of a heat wave and a heat pump gave up the ghost about 2 weeks ago. Another week before it gets fixed at least. That sucks, man. Pain in the ass. Yeah, but that's just how it goes, man. No matter what you do, you know, when an AC craps out, it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's going to crap out in the middle of summer because that's when it's working the hardest, you know?
That's when you're using the damn thing. Yeah.
So it's kind of how it goes. Does that tagged out have nested liners? I assume so. Yeah. Just has the like quarter liners that Benchmates have. There's little quarter liners for the axis lock, and then everything else is just raw dog.
Yeah. So
Blade Mirage arrived today. Damn, I forgot about that knife.
Oh yeah, I did too.
It was cool, but it wasn't really for me.
I like his ideas and his designs, but not enough to, I don't know. It's not, they're cool. And if I had an infinite amount of money, you know, or a ton of, I'd pick them up, but
I'd love to see the magnet design in like a stout or something, like just something. I guess the stout's not really mainstream or anything, but like, you know what I mean? Something a little more
like a, yeah, I'm with you on that.
To put it. I also got in this Tor Knives. Was this one the Merchant? I think
that's USA, isn't it?
Yeah, it's USA made. This one's from House of Blades, but Tor makes these in house in California. I think San Diego or something. Yeah. And the first batch of knives they made were pretty bad. I had one, and they've definitely made improvements. Like lockup's way better. It's on washer, so it's tight and everything, but it's dead nut center. The detent on it is really good. Ergos are sick. I love how they finish their titanium.
Is that on bearings or washers?
It's on washers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're trying to be a Chris Reeve competitor.
I was gonna say it reminds me of something, but I couldn't place it. It's kind of like a cross between a Chris Reeve and like a Spartan almost, or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spartan, Medford a little bit, because you got the flat scales. That's what these guys, these U.S. companies don't contour shit.
Nope.
It's weird.
Nope.
Like You don't see a lot of contouring in that space. You see it now a little bit from Tactile, obviously Koenig, and then the smaller guys who make everything in house. Which color combo did you? Never mind. Sorry. I'm packing the Sin now. Love it. Awesome, dude. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, it was just one hump too many for me personally, but I still really wanted the CF one. I probably would have rocked that one a little bit, but just after all the waiting and everything that happened to not get the one that I really wanted was kind of annoying. Not, I'm not like pissed about it, but I wanted the CF one, so I just sold it. What are you doing in Lefty? Oh, did you see? We're doing the purple with belt satin, and we're doing the Arctic with stonewash. I don't know. Something made me think that there would be people who want stonewash. I could be wrong, but I kind of remember back when the waypoints came out and everything, they had satin and they had stonewash. And it was always like, people either wanted one or the other. So I figured we'd give people the option.
Yeah.
But you can't ever make everybody happy, dude. I get people who are like, man, I would love that two-tone one, but with just the belt satin. Or I'd love to see it if you reversed the DLC, like put it on the flats instead. It's like, we did what we did. Like, you just, yeah, I don't know. Can't make everybody happy.
No.
Take some, yeah, exactly, man. You can take it to the beach. Now, you got to be a little careful because, you're going to have a steel insert. That's not going to be LC 200N like on a waypoint.
Right.
I guess that would be it, right? Would it just be I guess there's washers in there, steel washers. But I don't know. I feel like would you really want to take a stout and like take it into the ocean? Like, I don't think it has to be fucking ocean proof if it's Vanex. Like, the only thing I ever rust on a knife is the blade. So that's all I was worried about.
Yeah, I mean,
Figured out.
it's a knife that you could take it out and use it in like wet conditions and stuff like that. You wouldn't want to jump into the ocean with it, but
you could, and then just rinse it with water after.
Yeah.
And, like, blow it out or something, but I guess you could do that with any knife then.
Well.
I don't know how much those things inside really rust because there's oil near them.
Yeah.
Or there should be. Chef Rocky's got 9 Divos. Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah. V2.
Yeah, speaking of Divos, I carried my my growler today, dude, for the first time in a little bit. I was like, what haven't I carried in a while? And then I snagged my growler V1 out today, baby.
Yeah, you got, dude, the V2 is gonna blow that out of the water, man.
That thing looks freaking sweet, man.
Yeah, they should be on the way. I think they're doing the final QC actually.
Now, what steel are those coming in?
We did 154 on those.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
So we're doing this version with CF, and it's going to be blue collar and backspacer. Or no, I think the backspacer might just be satin. And then it's going to be a belt satin. That's the one with the belt satin and the vertical and then horizontal.
Yeah.
And then we're doing one that's blue aluminum with all satin hardware and a stonewash blade. So this blade.
Uh-huh.
And then we're doing the white the Stormtrooper. So white G10, black wash. So if anybody wants to dye one or whatever, they can get that one. Or if they just like, Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm stoked on it. And it'll be like the Stormtrooper will be $100, and then the CF or aluminum will be $109. And then you can obviously you can use a code. It'll be under $100 out the door. I think that's fair for 154 and CF or aluminum or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yep. Now that's Kubi, right?
Yep. Yeah, Kubi.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're trying to make the V2 pre-order worth doing. That's why we're knocking $50 off on the pre-order. It's going to be $325 versus $375 on retail. And, you know, that's because you guys are helping us out. So we want to make sure you get a deal. But yeah, I think Van X, fat carbon, milled fucking bolsters, all that shit, milled clip for $325. And then we're going to have our new clip system on it that we're testing out, where it'll be this milled clip, but it'll have one screw and it'll sit into wire clip slots. And then it'll come with a wire clip as well. So you can take the milled clip off and just put the wire clip on if you want. So you'll have both options. And then it, hopefully, this is what the plan is, it'll also fit lynch clip, rips garage. So it'll literally fit any fucking clip that fits a wire clip thing. That's the plan. But it'll at least fit our milled clip and the wire clip, which is, you know, most important.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if people, if there's like one guy who uses the wire clip, then we probably won't do it again. We'll just do milled, but we had that idea to do it that way. I thought it was a pretty good idea, so we're going to run with it.
What clip are you running on the growlers, the V2s?
Wire.
So that's going to be a wire clip with the option to go to like lynch or rips or whatever.
This
Okay.
Fucking sexy, dude.
I don't actually mind it on that knife at all.
Yeah. Kubi does a good job with it because they have those nice big screws. I feel like they look, I don't know, somehow they look clean to me.
Yeah, they do. It does.
And, on a $100 knife, I think, like with the V2, we're getting up there. So it's like, I just felt like we got to start going milled if we're getting over $300. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all depends on the situation, what we're going to do, but we definitely have kind of gotten the feedback, and it seems like more people would want milled than wire, and it would increase the perceived value to people of the knife, even though it doesn't necessarily really price-wise. People just like milled clips, and we get it. So we're trying to start pushing that way. The Nip has a milled clip. We still have the Lush coming that has a wire clip. So, we're still figuring things out, and it depends on the knife. What's that two-tone bladed heavy clip point blade you keep showing? That's the this one, the CMB Knives Zetsu. Zetsu from CMB, designed by Tiguous. Love that guy.
That thing would be a hell of a poker, man.
Dude,
like a stabby.
It's a Slurpee saving fucking machine.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, dude.
That thing's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. What time is it? 11:22. Does anyone carry autos anymore? I occasionally will carry an OTF.
Yeah.
But it's very rare these days. I like the action a lot. I don't know. It's just I like fidgeting, and it's just funner with a manual or a slip joint. I don't know. It's weird.
If I carry an auto, it's typically with two other knives, so I can, something definitely with like a hole and a flipper or a hole or whatever, something I can, because I can mess with an auto, but only for so long does it keep my attention,
Right.
Till I'm like, I don't know. They're cool though.
Yep. A side auto is useless to me.
They yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Magnets will mess with your phone? I've never even thought of that. And I don't, that's why I got my off the grid pants, where I have the extra phone pockets. Fucking love these pants. So my phone is always in that pocket. I've never put my phone and my knife in the same pocket. That just seems dumb. You're gonna scratch the shit out of something. I feel like most guys are knife phone or vice versa. I don't know many guys who go phone, knife. Like,
Yeah, I don't. Phone's always in the opposite pocket.
I'd worry more about a coating lowering the HRC. It's, it's one HRC. Fucking people buying two-tone Van X aren't going to fucking use it to where they're going to tell the fucking one HRC. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Like, two of you guys fucking use these things that cost $350. We flick them, we carry them, we open a fucking bag of chips. Like, we're not going to town on these things.
The next knife that you bought.
I'm not saying that it doesn't need to be good. I'm just saying that's the truth. And it's one HRC. So it might be 60 instead of 61. Like,
It's not enough difference to make a difference, most likely. Not on a good heat treated Van X from Best Tech.
Right.
It's probably not going to be noticeable.
I haven't gotten any negative feedback on Best Tech heat treats. At least not on the Buzz or or from Knife Standards with his Van X stuff. And I think he's had all his stuff tested. I don't have a Warren Tack. I had one. I bought it on pre-order, but then the detent, the prototype I had, I could flick left-handed. The production one, I couldn't. The detent was like stronger or more susceptible to pressure. So I ended up selling it to Brent, I think. The coating is going to hurt the Van X corrosion resistance. Isn't. Yeah, of course it's not. Why would it? I mean, it's going to do the opposite.
Hey, Kev, I got to take my dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, it'll be cool, Blake. And who cares? Like, you know what? You just have added. Let's pretend it'd be the same price with M390. Like, you might as well get the Van X and fuck it, it's coated. Like, whatever. May want stonewashed. Yeah. There you go. Stonewash over. This is what I'm saying. That's why we wanted to have both options. You got anything to sell? Got anything to sell tonight? I don't think so, man. I had some pens I was going to let go. If you want to hit me up, I don't know if you're into pens, but I have a couple of Smooth Precision ones. I think I had a Nottingham Tactical one, had the Dapper Ion one, but you can DM me if you want. I don't think I have any knives that I would sell. Oh, I do. I have one. It's a slip joint, though. It's the lasered Sagaha version of this. This is the milled one that I'm keeping. But I have the lasered one I would sell. So if you want that, let me know. I think I'd sell it for $100. One of the best knives this year. What else? I think that would be it, man. I just sold a few things and waiting on some stuff. So be shady. I have 11 Divos. Holy shit, dude. 2 stouts, 2 growler, 1 mash, 2 mash V2s, 4 ponies. Holy shit. Can't wait for the stout V2. Hell yeah, dude. Does that add up to 11? 4 and 2 is 6. Plus 5. You're right. Hell yeah, dude. How many of those are you going to buy? 11? Come by and hang out. Yeah, definitely check out Javon's live tomorrow. And then I believe Javon and I will be on Saturday night. It's been a hot minute since we did a Saturday night. I think it was like Blade Show or something. Exactly. There you go, Ed. It was a happy accident. Yep. Yeah, we asked for a full DLC belt set, and we got the 2-tone. So, but yeah. And then we were going to change it, but people wanted that 2-tone, so we're just sticking with it. Yo, what up, Zach? What's going on? No, the growler blades are not hollow because it wouldn't. And honestly, I don't think it would even work hollow because it's such a tall blade. If you hollowed it, especially with Kubi, because if we wanted a hollow, but they would have to bring the grind line, the plunge down to here, so the grind would start here. So you'd have like a hollow, but it would be a much shorter grind. So the flat grind's actually better. It's way slicier because it's such a tall flat grind. And if you did a hollow on it, it probably would be like too fucking thin. So this is one knife where you don't need a hollow grind, I think.
No, I agree 100%, dude. If you can have a nice, tall, flat grind, that makes it slicey, keeps it strong. You know, that's going to be a good slicer.
All right. Let's do this giveaway, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Try not to stay on here too damn late. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
When is the nip coming out? It's in production right now. They got the carbon fiber material, camo carbons. They're being made. So should be probably a month or two. I don't know. I remember, but my buddy tried to buy it from you, a blade, and you wouldn't sell it. I want to get one for him and one for myself. Hell yeah, Ed. Yeah, it'll be coming out in the next couple months. So just keep your eye out. We'll let you know. There's 2 dealer exclusives on that one.
Oh, sweet.
No, the Stout V2 is August 12th. The Growler V2, I don't know when. We got to get them first. Kubi's doing final QC. So hopefully it takes them another few days. I really don't want to drop them the same week. But that shit always happens to us. But they're so different. I don't really know. Like, I don't know if anybody would be like, man, I wanted a Stout V2, but I'm just going to get the Growler, you know, like one's a budget knife, you know, I don't know. But if we shoot ourselves in the foot, what are you going to do? All right. So tonight we had the pink pyrite from CJRB, and then we had that Lothar with the 1 washer. Just keep in mind, if you win it, it has 1 washer. It's you know, the knife's not perfect. You got to figure it out. I just want to get rid of it. So, and I don't want to throw it away. I figure somebody could use it for whatever. I don't fucking know. And then there's also a fidget in here. There's some stickers and a fidget. I didn't show this, I don't think. It's from a company called Dark Designs. I think it's called the Nexus. And it's like this big aluminum thing that you can like slide and different. It's got kind of like I don't know how to explain. It's got like a track in there.
Huh.
So it's a little different than a usual fidget. It doesn't just go up and down. It goes like around. It's kind of cool. Not my style, but it's cool. So anyway, we're going to give all that away. And that'll be the giveaway. What should we do for a hashtag, or what should we do? I don't know. I used to do the channel raid thing, but fucking YouTube just takes them all away anyway. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah, dude, and they're getting worse with the shit.
And whoever I choose, then it's like, you know, they're like, yeah, I got all these subs, and then they're gone. It's like, fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Let's do hashtag Thursday. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, YouTube. I mean, at least for me right now, I'm in the tank right now. My views, everything's fucking just sucking ass right now.
Yeah.
I think part of it is just it's summer.
Yep.
People are out and whatever. I'm hoping that's just what it is, but it also feels like they're just cutting me off because I was cranking for a while, dude. I from like 8,000 to 15, it was like blink of an eye. And then now it's been like, I don't know, it has to have been like 2 or 3 months, and I'm sitting at like 16.5 or something.
Yeah,
So,
dude, and you was cranking them out and racking like 1,000 views per video and shit, man. I wish I could fucking get that. Fuck.
yeah. I still get that on some video. It depends on the video. If it's like, you know, something people really want to watch, I'll get 1,000. I'll get more, but most of my videos lately, it's just like 5 to 800, 5 to 800, and that's where, you know. And the ones about like fidgets or pens, you know, they do way worse.
I think probably a majority of it is it's, you know, August,
Right.
summertime. People just, you know.
Agree. I think it has a lot to do with it. And I also was putting out less videos for a little while, and I went on vacation, so I had like 1 a day for a little bit instead of 2, and so kind of it takes like 3 weeks for you to see the downside of that, and then it takes another 3 weeks for you to see it come back. So it's probably just fluctuation, but yeah, you just keep doing it. You know, like a lot of it I do. Like now I like actually make money off of this, so I want it to do well, but you know, I do it because I enjoy doing it. Like it's not, you know, it's a job at this point, but it's a job I enjoy doing. So,
Right. And,
you know,
and
so
that's
you just do it, you keep doing it, you have fun, you do your thing, shit'll, you know, it'll come back around or it won't, and you figure something out or whatever, you know, whatever.
that's one thing I've, like, if I feel, I don't know, like I'm not getting very far or this or that or whatever, I just keep going, and then, you know, I'll have a video that does well, or
Right.
you know, you just keep going, and you just, you know, and it's fun, like you said, but also, like you said, I want it to do well.
Right.
So when you're not getting the results you hope, it's tough on you, but you just keep, you know, you just keep plugging along.
Yeah. I don't know. I try not to get too caught up in it, and you don't want to do, like, I'm not trying to like do stuff to get views. Like, I'm just doing my thing. Like, I'm fucking reviewing knives, posting videos about it. Fucking, you know, if I have shit I like and I have a link to it, I post the fucking link, tell people to buy that shit. You know, if it sucks, it sucks. You tell people it sucks. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to tell people something shitty is good or act like. The thing that bothers me the most about some channels, and everybody can do their own thing, and it's not technically like wrong, but when they make the stupidest fucking thing sound like it's amazing, it bothers the shit out of me. Like, you have those people who it's like, oh, like another fucking amazing, fucking the best fucking budget knife ever fucking made, and it's like the next fucking Vosteed Corgi. It's like, come on.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like the pyrite in pink now, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, it's amazing. Fucking, it's like, dude, they put it in pink G10. Like, fuck you.
That's
you know, that kind of shit bugs me.
That's probably the main thing that bugs me too, is the next one is always great, no matter what the fuck it is, dude. Like, and it's like, dude, yeah.
And like, we're not always gonna agree. Like, there's gonna be knives that I think are great that you don't.
Right.
Like, but if every video I put out is like another fucking amazing blah 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 blah, like,
yeah,
it's old. It's like it can't all be amazing.
You gotta have a standard. Not everything can be exciting and great. Like, and you can still have an exciting video while not giving the knife a great, you know, review. You know what I mean? Like, you can still have your same flair to your video, but you don't gotta you know,
and dude, but the thing is, for me, 90% of it is the thumbnail. They put all that shit in the thumbnail, and then it's like you're like you watch the video, and it's like, dude, you're just unboxing a pink pyrite, and then you're not acting like it's the greatest thing in the world, but your thumbnail makes it sound like that. You know,
yeah,
you know, you get people to click on it because of that, and then
or your title, or both.
Sucker them into watching your fucking boring ass video.
Yeah,
And I'd rather have my boring thumbnail for my boring video.
yeah, my boring thumbnail, my boring title.
I mean, and by the way, I'm not talking about bees because I swear to God, I don't watch anything he does. I'll occasionally see like a short or his live, and I love Brian. Like bees is cool. I just, you know, I know when people start talking about how people say everything's great, immediately everybody thinks it's bees. That's not what I'm saying. He's somehow like made that work. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, he did.
Like he does do that, but like he somehow made it work. To me, there's like a lot of channels where it's like they do it and it's like cringy, sort of. Like it's obvious. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Cole gets his skirt blown up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch anybody's shit, honestly, anymore. I used to watch a lot of knife YouTube. I barely watch any now. I'll watch the occasional stream. That's where I'll pop in. I'll watch your stream. I'll watch the Crispy Donut guys streams. I watch Javon. A lot of times I'm in the background. I don't even like get in the chat because then I gotta, you know, like you can't. I feel like at least I can't just come into the chat and be like, "Hey, everybody," and then that's it. Like, if like you feel like you have to have a conversation, you have to say hi back to anybody who says, "Hey," at Lefty or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I just don't say shit and I just watch.
I'm the same way, man. And I've found the more you are doing your own stuff on YouTube, the less time you have to, you know, like I'd watch two of your videos every day. Now I like try to catch up on them. You know, I'll watch a couple occasionally, like, and that's just because I, you know, between shorts and Instagram and doing my own videos, and then you gotta do the there's so
to a point where it's literally what you do, like, so it's not, and it's like I don't know, I don't. It's not that I don't like. I'm not into the knives because I fucking love knives. I'm excited every time a new knife shows up. It's not that. But it's like, I just don't care about the next YouTube video about knives, which is so dumb because I'm expecting people to watch mine. But I don't know. It's interesting to see how everybody goes about it. And, you know, for the most part, 99%, I'm happy for anybody who has success with it. And I want everybody to have success with it. I just get annoyed a little bit with some people. Like just the constant, like, it's like every budget knife on the planet and it's the greatest thing ever every day. It's like, how is this fucking possible? Like, it does happen to me sometimes though. Like I'll get like a string of stuff where it's like, this is the best whatever, and then like the next box I open, it's like, holy shit, wait, there's another one. So like it does happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, the thing I like most about
what up, level
the people I watch are, I know they're gonna tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Oh, at least their truth. You know, their honest opinion. That's what I really want. You know, I don't want everything can't be great. It's not the way it works. You know what I mean? Even the best Riot knives, they have issues, you know, so not all these $30, $40, $50, $60 knives can be great. It's not possible.
Well, there can be if they have an affiliate link attached to them.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. It's such a hard thing to balance, and I don't know if it seems like not everybody can do it. Where like I have links to so much shit. Like, go look in the description. There's fucking like 50 fucking affiliate links down there or whatever. Or a lot of them are just codes. I don't get anything, but like I only take the link or ask for the link if I like the shit,
Right.
And then I've had ones where I've removed the link because over time, like I just don't like their shit anymore, or like it changes. But like there's so many opportunities when it comes to like affiliates and stuff. You don't need to pimp anybody. You don't need to like say it's good just to get people to buy it and use your link. Like there's enough actual good shit out there, you know.
Right.
And it sounds dumb, but you got to shit on a knife every once in a while. Keep your
Right.
rep up. You got to keep your rep up, man. You just got to shit on something occasionally.
Yeah.
But I get comments all the time where people are like, oh man, dude, you used to fuck, like you would have fucking shit all over this knife a year ago or whatever, and now you don't know. It's like that. What's for me, what changed is now I have knives made, and QC fucking knives, and like I've also now been doing this for 3 years and handled a absolute ass ton of knives, and your whole sense of things changes. And I've also learned what my preference is compared to what's actually bad, and that's the biggest thing for me. Is I used to, if it wasn't in my preference, I would shit on it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means it's not my preference. So now I know how to articulate that and be like, it's not for me, but it's still good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what some people don't get that. They're just like, man, you would have fucking trashed this thing. And it's like, yeah, but I would have done that and been wrong. But some people like that. They want that kind of video where you're just trashing shit. And I am pretty good at trashing shit when I need to. But I do it way less than I used to, for sure. But it's not because I'm like a shill. It's because I now understand, like I have a better understanding of how to review it,
Right.
So it's a process. You kind of like learn your own preferences, your own style of things, and like, I don't know.
See, the way I've always tried to.
Yes, lanyards still absolutely suck, and there's still only 9 people who like them. We're up to 9 though. We were at 7, now we're at 9, so that's a pretty good jump. What were you saying?
I always try to keep shit like one of my main focuses of the channel is to like keep things in a perspective, right? Like,
right.
If I have a $50 knife, right, that I get, I try my hardest to not compare it to anything above that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to compare it to $100 knife and bash this $50 knife because it doesn't remind me of this $100 knife or this $200 knife. So that's one thing I've always tried to do.
Those comments are so good, dude. When somebody comes in and is like, man, my fucking, my Sharp by Design doesn't fucking do this. And it's like, yeah, dude, because you paid $4.25 for that. This is $30. Like,
right.
Fuck up, dude. Oh my god, it cracks me up.
Yeah.
And you gotta learn to just, you gotta really learn to brush off comments. Like, I don't think I've ever really had a problem with it, but I could see how it could get to people. Like, some of the comments are fucking shitty, dude. I just try to lean into them, and I'll just make fun of myself right back. or talk shit, or I just nowadays I heart like everything, and I don't reply to as much as I did before. Just don't have the time. But like, oh man, some comments are fucking gems.
Yeah, I usually jump right into whatever I'm doing, and I'll still get people saying like, took you fucking 30 seconds to jump into what the hell, jump into the knife. It's like, what do you, you know what I mean? People, you can't please everyone, dude. So
The ones I love, like I have this dude, he's a subscriber. What's his? I don't know if anybody knows him, but his handle is like ELDE66, ELD66 or whatever. And he's been commenting on my videos for at least a year now, and it's never positive. It's always talking shit on me, but he comes back for more every fucking time. So like, at this point, I'm just like, what the? I'm like, it just cracks me up because it's like he hates me apparently, but he
keeps coming.
He keeps coming back. So it's like, okay, dude, whatever, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. A view from someone who hates you and a comment from someone who hates you is just as good as the other side. So yeah, I'd take those too. Screw it.
Yeah. Dude, have you had all the Chinese flashlight companies reaching out to you? I've had like 5 of them in the last couple weeks. Like, I've never even heard of some Safran. Never heard of that brand before.
No, I've had one.
They all look like they got good fucking shit, dude. Merso would love this conversation. Woobin hit me up. They sent me something fucking really nice. The Safran sending me a lantern. I know you'd be into that. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get it. That Olight one is so good.
Dude, yeah. Olight kills it on the lanterns.
Yeah,
they do.
The full size one. He says Safran is good, Lefty. Okay. Yeah, they hit me up. They're gonna send me a lantern, and they have some other model coming up. I always ask these companies, I'm like, do you have like a small EDC light? Because that's what I want. I just want something CWF size. Oh, by the way, did you ever figure out what reverse clicky and forward clicky was?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's not the side switch and the tail switch.
Yeah, dude, I was really stoned that morning, I think, or something, dude.
Also, you were way behind, so like it would fuck with you. But like, yeah, who would want a forward clicky? Like, I don't understand why you would want to, unless you're being tactical. I get that, but EDC, why would you ever want to have to select your like mode before clicking?
Yeah.
Like this makes way more sense. Turn on, select, right? Like it makes the first time I tried an Okluma, I was like, this is so dumb. I don't want this in my pocket. Like, I don't want to have to like half click, and then I would always like slip off or whatever and not get what I want. And then like you go to select it, and then you accidentally half click again, and then like it just
turns it off. Yeah,
I'd much rather have a side switch at that point. Like, just give me a side switch that clicks on and then goes through. I
do gotta say though, man, that La Lima light is just fire, man. It's so good. I mean, everything about it, it's great. I probably will not buy another flashlight for a while. You know what I mean? Type of a deal.
It's good, dude. I had a Hoku for a while, but it was a twisty, and it just, man, I need. They now have a clicky version, so I want that real bad, but I can't get one because they make them in such small batches, and I'm just waiting. I might try to get one, but I have 2 of these, which I don't really think I need 2 fucking micro clicks, but I just like the light so much. But they're like $500 fucking dollars. I should sell one of them, but I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know you had 2. I knew you had the one.
Yeah, I don't think I have a polished tie one too.
Oh, you still have that one?
Well, it's my second polished tie one. I had a Zerk one. I had a Moku tie one. I have I have this DLC tie one, but I sold a bunch of them. I just have 2 now. And then I have a bunch of like the Chinese brand lights because they're fucking really good, man. Through Night started sending me shit. Fucking $20 flashlights that I would literally could replace my flashlight and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
The Archer Mini is one of the best flashlights you can get. It's $20 goddamn dollars.
Yep. I have the Mini and the Pro, I think, and they're both. That's so
momentary. Okay, fine. Like I'm looking for my keys and I just want to check. It's fucking tactical, is what it is, which is fine if you're tactical. I'm not, as I wear a fucking better holster shirt. But I'm just like, I'm not tactical. I want to turn the light on, find whatever, look at whatever, put it on something, and then turn it off. Like
it's just simpler.
I don't know.
It's simpler.
Like, forward is just weird to me. But yeah, like my my Olight Warrior, whatever that sits on my nightstand, is forward click, I guess, because you press the back and it just turns right on.
Right.
So you can you can just hold down and then let go and it turns off.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the FBI. I don't need it. So, but everybody's everybody's different. I get it, but I don't think there's no way that you can fucking argue that forward is better.
The good news is. The good news is you can, for the people who don't want to spend a bunch of money, or not that anyone wants to spend a bunch of money on something like a flashlight, but there is flashlights that are good that you can get for $50, $100.
Fuck, same with knives, man. Like, it's crazy what you can get now.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean?
Dude, compared to, I talk about this quite a bit in some of my more budget, 100 knives that I've had in that are really good under $100 or whatever. Back in like 2005 and 6 and 7, dude, the shit you would spend 70, 80, $90 on back then can't hold, a match to the shit that's coming out now in that price range.
Like the trash Gerber CRKT stuff, yeah.
Dude, CRKTs and Gerber and SOG, and not that they cut shit. That was their job, but you couldn't open the fucking things to save your life. They were just, everything was so tactical based. Everything was partially serrated most of the time, and the materials, they were heavy. The materials weren't the best. Now, you're getting knife steels that are tougher than nails and come with a great edge, and you can get lightweight, medium weight, and they're all under $100. It's a great time to be into knives for sure.
That's true, man. All right, let's pull this fucking winner. I was gonna shut this down a half hour ago.
Yeah,
right,
do it up.
Let's just click it, see what happens. Who we got? Todd Carr.
Oh,
hell yeah, bro!
Congratulations, buddy.
The card.
You got yourself a pink pyrite, brother.
Pink pyrite and a Lothar with one washer.
I think that was Todd. Todd said earlier in the chat, I think it was him. He said, I'll make a washer if I win that shit or something like that. I could have swore that was him.
That sounds like Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, Todd, you got my email, but I'll put it in here again. Hopefully it makes it, man. I've been hearing the customs is really cracking down up there. But yeah, just email me, dude. I'll get it out to you. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because I gotta piss like a guy. If you guys haven't seen me fucking fidgeting like a maniac, it's gonna get a piss like a racehorse.
Yeah, me too, man.
Is there anything you want to say or cover or whatever before?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. Everybody knows Saturday I got my live stream, so I'll be there. And
Yeah.
that's it, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. No problem. Everybody go check out G-Ball. Great channel. Yeah. And I've been told that there is a live stream on Backpack B's channel right now. So go check out the Night Owl stream over on Backpack B's channel, my boy Brent. And I'll be back on, I think, Saturday with Javon. And Javon's live is tomorrow, so check that out. And then G-Ball's on Saturday afternoon, or is it morning? What time is it?
11:30 Eastern.
11:30. All right, cool. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Love you guys. You are the shit. And catch you later. Peace.
Later, everybody.